boys and girls. Rufus is going to help us today with our math. He decided to sit on my ottoman with me. So yesterday we added multiples of 10. Today we are going to subtract multiples of 10. And I really wanted to act this out for you, so that's why we're doing it this way instead of on the computer. So our I can statement, I'm on page 353 in your math book. It's lesson 2 in module 12. Our I can statement is I can subtract multiples of 10 from multiples of 10. And so that means all of these numbers, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, those are all multiples of 10. And actually so is 100, 110, 120. Rufus is cracking me up. Sit down here. All right, so our Spark Your Learning page says start with some 10 cube trains. So I made some 10 cube trains and start with a certain number and then hide some trains and record below. So I am starting with 8 10 cube trains. I know that because I have 4 and 4 and that's 8. So I'm starting with 8. You can start with 8 or a different number. I am going to hide a few. So close your eyes for a minute. I'll put up my book and block. I'm going to hide a few from you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trains left. So how many trains of cubes do you think I hid? If I had 8 and now I have 6 left, how many did I hide? Well, I know that you boys and girls know that 6 plus 2 is 8. And I could draw my picture, my quick picture, by making my 8 tens. One more. And then if 2 of them are hidden, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. And you can do the same thing over here. I could start out with my 6 trains, or whatever number you get to pick. Spark Your Learning, you usually get to pick. Start out with my 6 tens. I could hide a few from you. And then when you peek again, if I have 3 left, how many did I hide? Well, you know your double stacks really well, so you know that I hid 3 of them because 3 plus 3 is 6. Same thing, I could draw my 6 tens. These are the 3 I hid. Those are the 3 I have left. Moving on, Lori collects 40 shells at the beach. She gives 10 shells to her sister. I'm going to use the green 10s that you have at home that Mrs. Peterson and I gave you. And I want to figure out what 40 would look like. So it would be 10, 20, 30, 40. So that could represent or stand for the 40 shells that she found at the beach. And remember, each one of these has 10 little cubes in it. So it's not 1, it's 10. So this would be the 40 shells. If she gives 10 shells to her sister, that would just be one of these. How many shells does she have now? So if we were to draw a quick picture for that, how can you solve the problem? They gave us space to draw our 10s. So we would draw 10, 20, 30, 40. She gave 10 of them to her sister. Those are the 10 she gave to her sister. So 4 10s minus 1 10 would be 3 10s. Now not 3 shells, but 3 10s. So the equation could be 4 10s, which is 40, minus 1 10, which is just 10, equals 3 10s, which is 30. Lori has 30 shells now. Let's do one more. There are 50 children on the beach, so let's think about how I could show 50 with my cubes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So you can do that with your cubes as well. Some children go home. Now there are 20 children on the beach. How many children go home? So that was our first time reading that. Can you picture that in your head? Can you think about 50 children on the beach? some of the children go home. We don't know how many. That word some tells us we don't know how many. Now there are 30 children left on the beach. How many children go home? So let's first figure out how we can show 50. We did 50 like this, so our quick picture would look like this. 5 tens, which is 50. Write an equation for the problem. We started out with 50 children. Some went away, so you could draw minus some equals the number of children that are left, which would be 30. Or there are several different equations you could use. 50 minus 30 would also give you the answer because they're related facts. So if you have 30 children left, how many children actually left the beach? These are the children that are left there. These are the ones that went away. So there were 20 children, 10, 20 that went home. So good luck with these. Rufus is saying goodbye, jumping up to say hello and do math today. I think you'll do a great job. Use your tens, cubes. Thanks. Talk to you soon.